Do your intro,
All
bro.
right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to All Riled Up. I am your host, Riley Sassanelli.
God damn it, Eunice.
I knew it. Well, those are funny though. I'm coming for.
Oh, are this Emma?
What did you say?
What?
All right. Joining me today
Pride
is
Month?
Pride Month. Oh, yeah. No, that's why I added the Dijon one.
Oh,
But I joining me today is my boys Gassan. How you doing, Gassan?
hello.
He come with Hawk Tua.
Come on, Hakua. Come on,
Come on.
Oh, so
Hakua.
sorry. No coming here. You deliver.
Wrong
Please.
place. Uh,
You know,
I'm,
coming here.
I'm also joined by Dijon. How you doing, Dijon?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
and we're joined by Eunice. How you doing, Eunice?
Wait. Let me redo mine.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Dijon. All right, sorry. I'm joined by Dijon. I was turning it back. Okay, if you want to
Riley,
restart
bro,
your,
you don't got that shit on, bro.
I keep that thing on me.
You know what's so
Apparently
funny?
not.
It's so funny that had his internet not died, he would have had like the closest thing he's ever had to a successful intro. And like even when we don't do anything to stop it, God
Yep.
himself
God was like,
intervened.
nope. I don't want Riley to be able to finish.
Bro,
Wait, so you
bro,
didn't
that's
even
what he
hear
said.
Eunice do the
No,
soundboard?
I was saying even that though, like that's nothing in
No,
comparison to the bullshit Riley has gone through.
the last thing I heard was Eunice say, or Dijon say, okay, wait, let me restart. I said, sure. And then no audio. So I stopped it so that I wouldn't have to edit it out later.
Oh, bro,
Oh,
that
Baraga.
sucks, man. All right, you want
Um,
me do it again then?
Dijon, okay, Dijon, let's
Alright, guys,
redo your
repeat
intro.
everything we said, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You gotta start.
Eunice, no, that was the joke. Dijon just didn't say anything. Dijon. Okay, Eunice, how are you?
I'm
True.
good.
That's good.
True.
You know, living it up the only way I know. Fuck me, I'm getting the call. It's cake time. I'll be back.
Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Alright,
For
cool.
everyone
Cool.
who doesn't know,
It
it's
come
someone's
bro.
birthday today.
Yeah, it's the other Eunice's birthday.
The good with Eunice.
It
I'm
come
telling.
it come
Actually,
with
he
Eunice.
probably agree. What?
All right, actually I think while Eunice is
All right,
gone,
so I don't think the Dolphins are winning.
no, we're going to talk about last week's game first.
Oh.
I have some things pulled up to send to myself so we could bring them up during the podcast. What is this?
The only reason I was saying that is because Dolphins struggled so much against the Jags.
Oh, I know. I think that is true too.
All right, forget I said anything then. Wait a second. What do you mean 3-1-3 tard? Go fuck yourself, Gus.
Huh?
That's
I know that's Sammer. I'm just saying.
What did I do?
Because you're in the call and I can't yell at Sammer, so it's got to be you.
What's gotta be me?
Mm.
Hello?
Wait, what game was
Dijon.
Wait, what
There-
game was that?
I can think of there have been 3 times in just this call where someone has just stopped speaking.
Yeah, bro, Dijon, hello?
It's like, Dejan, do you even exist?
No,
He's
man,
gotta
the
be
brain just
AI,
stopped.
dude. He's gotta be AI.
No. Computer can't program this.
It come with Tyrell Williams.
They come with AI, they come with AI.
It come with AI.
But wait,
You
no,
beat
what
Cox,
game
dude?
was this?
It was Chargers something. Chargers Raiders.
That's funny. Who was at the QB?
No, it was just like some wide receiver. Tyrell Williams.
He was like, "No, this can't be happening."
I'm gonna look up the game. Oh yeah, it was Chargers Titans 2016. I wonder who won.
I don't think it was the Chargers. Bro gave up on the field.
It was the Chargers. No, because that guy is on the Chargers. Here's the clip if you want to watch it. Sorry it's taking so long, guys.
Yeah, you should be.
It's okay.
Oh, what? This video contains content from NFL who has blocked it from display.
Wow, I
have to
literally...
click the link? That sucks.
That's crazy because I watched... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Phillip Rivers, too. Oh, yeah, this clip on Reddit has, like, a better... Like, if you want to actually watch the HD version.
That was not the game I was talking about.
Oh. What was it?
I was talking about the guy on his knees, hands on head.
Oh, that's Will Levis.
No, this can't be happening.
Oh, yeah. Will... That was yesterday, Dijon. Or no, sorry,
No.
that was 2 days ago.
So Sunday.
Uh-huh. Will Levis surrender Cobra.
Oh, bro.
What is that in reference to, Gus?
I don't know.
Okay.
I heard it in Family Guy.
We're gonna go through the...
Oh, I think it's G.I. Joe's.
Well, I think while Eunice is gone, we'll go through the boring games.
Sure.
The boring.
No, you'll wait.
Oh, okay.
Aw.
I'm sorry. I literally came back just to grab my laptop so I can take it downstairs where it's actually like quiet. I just need like 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay. Take your time.
All right, so Steelers and Falcons.
There were, wait, Gus, how many games did you watch?
I watched pretty much all of them.
Really? That's
Yeah.
good. I think Eunice
How?
did as well. On Red Zone.
Yeah.
Oh.
I watched Kansas City and Ravens. I watched bits and pieces of Packers Eagles. Like the final like couple minutes. And then I watched Bills Cardinals. And then I watched bits and pieces of like Chargers, Seahawks, and Cowboys. And then I watched all of the Lions, Rams, and then I watched like 80% of Jets and Niners.
I watched Ravens, Chiefs, Bill Cardinals, Lions, Rams. I saw the ending of Jags, Dolphins.
Yeah, Dijon was texting me, and I was like, oh my god, dude. Like, I'm going to lose in front of everybody. This is horrible.
No, I believed.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, well, once I saw the offense, I was like, okay, actually, we have a chance. But the defense, at least in the first half, was bad.
Yeah. When y'all came out swinging in the third quarter though, I feel.
Oh yeah. They were, like I said, the offense was like real, and I'll say this later. The offense was great, but I mean, Josh Allen scored 4 touchdowns. But
I'm back.
all right, hello Eunice.
Thank you guys for being patient.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Oh, I wasn't.
Oh, you're
Chocolate fruitcake.
That's. Oh, I wasn't. Slam's laptop.
No, that was my door. Or the basement door. I don't know. My aunt has an office downstairs.
all right. Without further ado, we can get into it.
What's up, Bodacers?
Nope, wrong one.
Don't say it like that.
Nope, wrong one.
Today's true crime. We're talking about the OJ case, the second one, where he actually got arrested.
We talked about that in the other, and we already talked about that.
But did you talk about the hidden bonus graphic card third case?
The Hawk Tua OJ case.
Can someone
Anyway,
actually make collectible cards for all serial killers? That'd be nice.
Well, it's
I
kind
mean, I
of
have
in
an
poor
OG Simpson
taste.
card.
Yeah, but that's not him being a serial killer.
I want to.
He was killing it on the field.
Yeah.
Okay. I should say popular killers, I guess.
Is OJ not popular?
Yes, he is popular.
But he's not a serial. He is correct when I said
Yeah,
serial. He
serial's
wasn't a
more than
serial.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, at the cutoff?
Yeah.
Damn, I'd be a first round serial killer.
Well, more than 3, and it has to be over a span of time instead of like in just a day, because in a day it's a mass murderer.
What's a homicide?
Homicide's
I
just
want
you
a
kill someone.
holographic OJ.
Oh,
Actually, I could get a holographic OJ. I just need to find a.
I bet they're
card.
cheap.
I have one, DJ.
They're
I was gonna
definitely
give it
not
to
cheap.
Riley. I was gonna give it to Riley, but I think you can get more use out of it.
I have a holographic OJ.
Yeah,
I want a shiny Jack the Ripper.
keep it in your wallet at all times.
PSA 10 signed OJ card is $700.
And that's not even for the football collectors. That's for like the murder mystery fans.
All right, guys, let's get to it. Let's not
We
waste
went off
it.
topic.
All
Yeah,
right.
This isn't Bodacious True Crime.
But still football.
True. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go over the games that just happened, and then we'll go into our predictions for next week. So the first game of the season was Ravens Chiefs.
Can I go first on this one?
Of course, we don't even have to go in order. We're just gonna talk very quickly about we'll talk more in depth about the ones we care about.
All right. All things considered, I'm not that mad. I really wasn't, even when watching the game live, wasn't that mad. Because at the end of the day, no one played bad. No one shit the pants like another team did. We'll get to that later.
We were watching the same game.
Yeah, we were.
So here's
400 yards in one game is nowhere near bad.
but
Okay.
there were definitely some.
I think you were saying I think what you're saying is he wasn't playing bad. He was just playing okay.
Yeah, for a week 1 game, I'll take it. I mean, compare how other.
I mean, yeah, it was only a touchdown difference.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
saying though, like that's what I'm saying, like you're going against the back-to-back Super Bowl champs that only got better this offseason. Besides one loss in their secondaries, which they quickly patched up. They got the fastest NFL player ever on their team, and they beat us by 1 touch. Let me be honest to God, just like not even to make excuses, they beat us by an inch. If I'm just gonna say it like that. They beat us by an inch.
the toe.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you guys like watched like the last second where that toe thing happened.
No, I did.
But the camera cut over when they announced it the first time as a touchdown. You know, the camera always goes to the coaches. And John Harbaugh signaled for the 2-pointer. So
Yeah.
it was going to be either they beat us by 1 or we won by 1.
Mm-hmm. I have
But I
notes
mean,
written down.
Defense
I
didn't
hate
look
to
good.
break it to you though.
Yeah, oh yeah, we didn't get it. I'm more than aware. I'm saying defense didn't do a shitty job compared to what they did last year on week 1. Offense looked solid. Isaiah Likely showed a lot more potential, which I'm always happy to see. All things considered, could have been way worse. I'm happy with it. I'll take it. Anyone want to talk about their team's game next?
Or rather, does anyone have anything else they want to say about Ravens Chiefs?
Oh,
I think the Ravens sold. They had opportunities to win, and they
So
didn't. I'd still be upset over a loss that you could have won.
yeah,
Even if- It was good overall.
I feel like just Lamar just wasn't on target that day.
I agree. Like I mean, there was literally a missed wide open Zay Flowers
Yeah.
touchdown in the end zone, and Andy overthrew. I mean, that's the thing is like, I know he threw for. I have it pulled up right here. 273 yards, 1 touchdown, 26 for 41. But I still think that he wasn't like, and he had better stats than Mahomes. And he fumbled. So did Josh Allen. So
I was
that's
gonna
not.
say, he made that fumble. Like like it stays even because Mahomes intercepted, just like speaking on that
Exactly.
game alone.
So I think that, like, I don't really. I think there were points in the game, same for the Chiefs, where neither defense looked good, but, or at least not like where you expect them to be for these two teams having allegedly top 5 defenses.
Yeah.
And uh, Justin Tucker missed a 53-yard field goal.
Dude, that probably is the only thing that did hurt me in that game. Literally, not even losing the game didn't even hurt as much as Justin Tucker just missing a field goal. I glazed him like no one else could.
But yeah, like there was some moments where I was like, even if Lamar played, there were just parts where he just didn't look like he was throwing where you expect him to be for, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Which
I agree there were costly mistakes. Yeah, 100%. You're right.
I'm sure there will be. I'm sure that will
I
get
think you
better
guys
as
gotta
time
get back
goes
and
on. I'm
forth.
not saying it won't. I'm just saying that's
Because it
why.
was a week 1 game.
Yeah, that's where.
He didn't play any preseason games or anything. He's literally off of a 6-month hiatus, pretty much.
Yeah. So, other than that, like it was an entertaining game to watch. There was a little bit of like a dull where I was like, oh my god, like the Chiefs are gonna win. Like, let's just. I mean, even at like right before halftime, when it was.
It was 13-7.
Yeah, I just remember Eunice was like, "Okay, Riley, just say whatever you gotta say." It was like in the third quarter.
No, it wasn't until when I told you say whatever you gotta say is when it was 20-7.
Yeah,
It was 20-10.
I looked back because it was and that was in the third quarter.
Yeah, and then like seconds later.
Yeah, and I was like, I said that, and I was like, and then I watched them start to make a comeback, and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna like make a comeback, and I just jinxed it. But they did not. So, but I mean, overall, they've got to play the Raiders on Sunday. So that's gonna be a good 1-1.
Oh my god. If the Chargers can dump 22 on their ass with a fucking rookie runner back,
Also, the refs were horrible in this game, and they were horrible in a different game.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. But
I just want to say, free my man Ronnie. He's not that far back 4 fucking times.
Who?
Illegal formation.
Oh,
yeah, it was the same guy 4 times.
Yes, he was. But not only that, they didn't call the Chiefs false start because I forgot what his name is. Jawan Taylor kept jumping back to guard Mahomes early, and then they called it once. And I don't know if you guys remember, they called it every single time he did it in the season opener last season, but then this time they only called it once.
Well, yeah, it's house money.
Yeah, and the refs sucked. But yeah, then Friday we had the Packers and Eagles in Brazil. I heard the field was really slippery.
It was so funny. I was watching it, dude. They were on ice because that's the soccer field. It's meant for a completely different style of cleats. It's not built like I don't know if you watched.
It's supposed to be the same type of grass that they have at Lambeau.
It's not.
Well, it was supposed to be. I'm not saying it was.
Sure. What's it called? Literally, there was like clips where during the game, like the cameras were showing it, where like I don't know what they're called. They're like the guys who manage the equipment for each team.
I think it's just equipment managers.
Yeah, there was clips of them drilling into the bottom of their players' cleats, like in between.
I did see that. Yeah,
they had to like drill on these like screws and stuff so they can grip the floor.
Wow. Yeah, and then of course the biggest highlight from that game, or low light, is Jordan Love got hurt and is
Hmm.
going to be out for between 3 and 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought
Um,
it said 36.
That one stings, dude. That
uh,
one stings.
That one.
originally it was, but it once they figured out what it was, it 3 to 4 weeks.
Honestly,
Yeah.
there was another big moment in that game too, and it
Sa-
showed that Saquon Barkley on the
Yep,
Eagles is a problem.
Dude,
Saquon had
oh
three
my god.
touchdowns.
And they weren't like 2 yard rush-ins or anything. They were each like 7 yards. He runs it in. 20 yards. He catches it and he runs it in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Saquon is just really good, and they shouldn't have, especially a divisional rival. That is going to hurt when they have to play each other.
It was so funny.
It
Opening up.
already hurts, bro.
Yeah.
I
It
mean,
was
yeah,
so
it's gonna
funny
hurt
opening
everybody
up.
else.
It was so funny opening up X before the game started to see all the Giants fans saying how they're gonna hate watch the game and shit, and they got real fucking quiet like 5 minutes into the game.
I am so I cannot wait till we talk about the Giants game because I was right, and I saw so many, like, it's obvious, but I saw so many people on Twitter say, like, guys, we need to give Daniel Jones another chance because he didn't look that bad in the preseason, and then this game happened, and now I've seen so many people say he needs to be cut.
But yeah, because this isn't like. Have they not watched his previous seasons? Like, who cares if he does good in the preseason? The real games are what matter, dude. And
Yeah, he had
They're-
one
you
they're-
can
playoff
see his
win.
track record.
Yeah, they're stuck on that 1 year. He went to the playoffs and did fuck all and went back home.
Yeah.
Poverty franchise, dude. It's all I'm gonna say
At this
about
point, it is. Gus, you're just mad
Oh.
because they beat you twice in the Super Bowl.
Dude, ancient history.
No,
Holy
no,
moly.
dude, for real.
No, Gus, you're not allowed to
No,
say that.
no, it is true. It happened so long ago. Literally, nobody from that is playing, or if they are.
I guess you're right. Maybe we should stop bringing up things that happened years ago.
9/11?
As far how, if it's with the current roster, then maybe you could make that argument. Is all I'm saying.
No. I'm saying I agree. I'm saying if something happened if something happened like more than 5 years ago, and like that player doesn't play anymore, or it's just even that, like, all right,
Yeah, I get what you're getting at,
Yeah,
Eunice.
if
Fuck you.
the player doesn't play, oh, okay, I get it. If the player doesn't play anymore, I was like, how is this going to come back to bite me in the ass? But
No, you were
I
in the
don't-
safe zone.
yeah.
You were not in the splash zone. Yeah.
I don't think those terrorists are playing anymore.
What?
what?
No one heard the 9/11 thing earlier? Okay.
Oh, I saw it, but I didn't even like really process what it said.
What?
Wait, what are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Is there a 9/11 game coming out and I don't know?
What
I
are
mean,
y'all
you
on
said
about,
if
dude?
Oh.
no one gonna talk about the 9/11 thing, and
Dejan, I'll send it to you on Instagram. I thought you were
I'm
referencing
so
something
confused.
Joe Biden said.
What? What did he say?
Tomorrow I'm doing 9/11.
Oh.
True.
Okay.
hey, he has the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever.
Oh, tomorrow is 9/11.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Dang.
You know, I'm glad that I'm glad that 9/11 isn't a Thursday so that Dolphins fans don't have to go through two tragedies in one day.
Oh my god.
So anyway,
pre-game talk. Anyway, continue.
Anyway, so
We were
Sunday-
talking about-
so Sunday we had the first game was Steelers at Falcons, and I'm not going to say I thought the Steelers were going to win, but I did know that Kirk Cousins was not going to be able to perform, which seems obvious.
I mean,
You'd
yeah.
think.
I mean,
You'd think.
And the best part was Russell Wilson didn't even play, and now Russell Wilson isn't even going to play.
yep. Which means the Steelers are gonna have to owe the Bears a third-round pick, but that's later down the line.
Yeah, maybe they'll switch it up. Plus, it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
Oh.
Just put Russell Wilson in when it's time to run the fucking gauntlet. Just throw him to the Sharks.
oh my god. That would be horrible. That'd be so funny.
That'd be the smartest thing ever. Justin Fields gets his experience with the team. You don't have to give the Bears a pick. You're already not making playoffs. Screw over Russell Wilson, so you don't have to give him that big guaranteed contract at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw him to the Sharks and see if he can swim back to the boat.
Put in Russ when they have to play the Bengals and Browns, but then put in Justin Fields when they have to play the Ravens.
Okay. Okay.
That's
The guy that threw 0 touchdowns? Okay.
yeah, exactly. He's still not good.
Like, okay. I thought at first you were trying to say something about the Ravens, and then it clicked for me. Wait, they're both bad.
Yeah, they're both bad. There is no there. I would say you have slightly more of a chance to win if you use Justin Fields, but even then, I don't know.
This just in: the Steelers trade with the Bills for Josh Allen for 1 week only.
Yeah, they're like it's a rental.
We'll give you half a first-round pick.
Bro,
Anyway.
okay, so anyway, bad game. Kirk did horrible.
Yes, he did.
And then we had
I'm sorry. I was going to say, to be fair, Kirk Cousins is just a worse Aaron Rodgers. And
much
I know
worse.
we're going to talk about it later. Aaron Rodgers ate shit too. We're going to talk about that. But I'm saying, he pretty much is just a old man coming off of a huge leg injury who got traded with a team with decent wide receivers, decent defense, and pretty good secondaries under a coach that's not god awful at his job. And then he ate shit.
Okay, Eunice, calm down.
Oh, also, I'm gonna send this into the Discord so you guys can look at it. Justin Fields had 0 throws over the middle.
Yeesh.
If you look at the Amazon Next Gen stats, you can see where he threw it at.
What the fuck?
Well,
Justin,
to be fair,
this tweet from. Go ahead.
I was going to say, to be fair, they are going against the team that has arguably one of the best secondaries in the league. So it makes sense that the coach told him, hey, just ignore that middle zone, bro. We're not going against Jesse Bates and Justin Simmons at the same time.
Yeah, and I think that the way that the Steelers win football games is just make sure TJ Watt is healthy and then make him play the game. He'll do it. The defense for the Steelers is good.
I genuinely believe if the Steelers were to win a Super Bowl, TJ Watt would have the legacy to go down as a Ray Lewis type player.
Yeah, he would literally have to be the player of the game because there's no way with Justin Fields.
Well, I'll talk about later down the line. Ray Lewis won his Super Bowl on his retirement year. So it doesn't have to be now to pretty much mean anything.
This tweet from Warren Sharp says Justin Fields' pass chart looks like a pitcher who's about to be sent down to the minors because he never threw over the middle. He always threw to the sides.
Yeah. And, as we'll get to, he was still not the worst QB that played.
No, he was not. So then we had the Bills, Cardinals at Bills. And this game genuinely filled me with so much dread because I was so excited. I was like, we're going to blow the Cardinals out. Or at least have it be a close enough game, but we win.
The image you sent was completely how it was, and on the Instagram.
Oh yeah, I'm going to kill myself. Oh nice, we won. That's how every Bills game is. I can only think of one Bills game in recent memory where I have not felt. I can think actually 2. I take it back, 2, where I have not felt some sort of dread at any point in the game. And that was last year's Dolphins game, the first one, because that was a blowout. It was 48 to 20 something. And
in the second one, you were fighting for the number 2 seed.
We were fighting for the we were fighting for the 2 seed. Yeah, the division was on the line, and we won because we always beat the Dolphins. And then the other one was the Cowboys game because I went into it thinking, God, this is going to be hard. And then James Cook ran the ball and just destroyed them, and I was like, oh, that was easy. But yeah, this game was fun to watch, but it was also extremely frustrating to watch. It was fun to watch in the second half. In the first half, I felt like I needed a beer or a shot because
Dude, I don't understand how the Bills can continue to build a fan base when all they do every game is slap the taste out of all their fans' mouth and then somehow win within like the last 3 minutes of the game. That's
So
every Bills game.
yeah, I mean, it's just Josh Allen threw for 232 yards. He was 18 for 24, and he had, or 18 for 23, and he had 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing and 2 passing. The defense was horrible, but in the first, like in the first half, it was horrible. The second half, it was better. Like, they actually got stops. Like, that was basically the only reason we won. Otherwise, we'd just be trading touchdowns for the entire game.
The fourth quarter?
Yeah, when they finally got the stop to win.
Oh, right.
The kicker, I thought, like, he had a lot of issue in the preseason, and I was thinking, like, God, he's going to be horrible. But he wasn't bad until he gave the fucking Cardinals, like, he punted the ball, and it, like, got kicked out of the end zone, or not out of the end zone. It got kicked out of bounds, and it went automatically up to the 40.
Yes.
And I was like, God damn it, fucking. This is the same guy that did the wide right shit.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, God. But Josh Allen was good, and he, James Cook was really good. He rushed for 71 yards, 19 carries.
I need to ask. I gotta ask, how far up were your balls in your throat when the Bills punted, the Cardinals got a kick return, and then on the very next drive from the Bills, they got stopped, and then the Cardinals got the ball for like the last 2 minutes of the game?
I was like, so when the drive before the punt return, or not the punt return, the kickoff return, was a touchdown, or it was a field goal. And I remember thinking, like, oh my God, we got them now. Like, the defense is actually starting to click. The offense is doing amazing. And it was good the whole game, except for when Josh Allen fumbled. And I was like, man, this is great. The kickoff return, just completely wiped the smile off my face. I was like, we're going to lose. Like, it's over. Like, it's like saying we're so back 5 minutes after you're saying it's over. Like,
is that exactly what happened to me?
Yeah, I assume so, because when your team is that good and you're just doing bad against someone who you shouldn't be doing bad to, or when you think winning is guaranteed, you're like, oh great, like this feels horrible. But yeah, I thought it was a good game. What do you guys think?
That one I didn't watch too much, but it was from what I did see. I only really saw the first half, so the Bills shitting themselves was really fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're used to that.
Yeah.
Not anymore though. Not anymore.
I like
Hey,
when
just wait for that
Josh
division
Allen
game, bro.
What were you saying, Dejan?
I like when Josh Allen like ragdolled after he got hit after he flew.
And
that was
he
fun.
got hurt on that, and I was
He
like,
did.
I was thinking
His
like
left hand.
it was his left hand, but I thought like maybe they were gonna make him sit out, and I was like, oh my God, if I have to watch Mitch Trubisky play football, I'm hanging myself.
Did they end up saying what the injury was? Like, what, they just like sprained a finger?
I think it's because he landed on it when he was
Yeah,
going down.
he landed
But
on it.
yeah,
Well, I know how it happened.
They didn't say what it was, but he wrapped his hand for the whole game. He said he was gonna be fine, and then earlier today, or actually I think it was yesterday, he got cleared to play in the Dolphins game.
All right, that's good.
And
So
he's going to
probably
be
just sprained.
practicing. So it seems like it's not a big deal.
All right.
Keep in mind, Josh Allen tore his UCL in a game against the Jets 2 years ago, and still beat the Jets and played the entire season. So I think he'll be okay. He's tough.
All right.
Speaking of people who are not tough, let's talk about the Titans at Bears.
All right. Let's get through this one real quick.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams sucks dick. clearly another fucking bust. They gave him every weapon in the league he could ever wish for: a veteran wide receiver, a extremely talented running back, good safety, good D line. He had everything he could ever fucking ask for, and shit himself, and didn't even throw for 100 yards and won that game only because of his defense clutching up against the god awful Titans.
Yeah, dude, I sent it in the chat, but you can see the pose that Will Levis hit as he threw an interception. It was so funny.
And let me just say, the fucking audacity of Caleb Williams when one of the Titans players came up to him after the game to, like, talk your shit a bit. The audacity of him to say, "Hey man, look at the scoreboard," is astonishing to me, considering the fact that he did not even get close to making a touchdown. He didn't touch the red zone.
It's funny because he told his punter when he got drafted, he texted his punter that he won't be punting very often. That didn't happen. I think he punted 6 times. But yeah, not good. Not a good start. And they have to play the Texans next week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't wait for them to shit themselves again.
Yeah. And then we had Gus, Patriots, Bengals, 16-10, Patriots win.
Now that's how you play football, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just listen, you guys can talk your shit, but I mean, the Patriots did phenomenal.
Really?
I mean, bro, listen. We held on to the ball. But we didn't convert those Bengals mistakes into touchdowns, but we did put points on the board for it. We were able to punish their mistakes. We were able to take advantage of their weaknesses. And I mean, yes, it's week 1 Bengals, but did anybody expect that win?
No. Literally nobody.
Actually,
And,
if you go to the ESPN app where you can like pick who's gonna win,
yeah,
I remember the exact number. It's 2%. 2% people voted for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Gus.
Somewhere out there is a Patriots fan who's rolling in money.
Gus and Eunice, how was the O-line? Because I was told the O-line was bad, but not in this game. So how was it?
Wait,
Who, the Pats O-line?
Yeah, I heard preseason that the Pats O-line was bad.
They did all right.
Okay.
And the Patriots, I was watching every Patriots game. I just want to say the D line did phenomenally. They
did, bro.
like it was their own kitchen. But the O line was okay for run plays. The O line was doing great. It did phenomenally. It did what it needed to do. For the passing, it was okay. It wasn't like good or anything, but it was far from bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was like around the middle. It was like a 5 out of 10.
I agree.
All right, the next.
Yeah, next game was Texans Colts.
Wait, I'm sorry. One more thing.
Yeah.
Fuck Joe Burrow. It was a fluke that he made it.
Okay.
Trash QB. Trash team. Look at Joe Burrow when he doesn't have 3 elite.
That's not even true. Okay. Anyway.
I don't give a
By the way, last time that the Bengals won in week 1 was 2022.
My point still.
Damn.
So, it's
hey,
when he doesn't have his
we kept that streak alive, dude.
Actually, it might have been 2021. Let me look. I
are you
bookmarked
saying?
the tweet so I could read it. Oh yeah, it was 2021.
I'm hyped.
Anyway, so Texans Colts, didn't watch this one, but I heard it was good, and I said Anthony Richardson was going to be good.
Honestly, great game. Both teams. No one really played bad per se. There was mistakes here and there. Like every team does, but like.
Well, Richardson was 9 for 19. So.
Well, I'm saying though, like. That's what I'm saying though. I don't take passer ratings to that extent. Like, I mean, like Mahomes had what was his passer rating? Because it was I don't remember. Whatever.
It was less than Lamar.
Yeah, no, it was more than Lamar.
No, Lamar had better stats, passing wise.
He had better stats, but not passer
rating.
ratings.
Okay, because of the.
But nonetheless, both played great games. Like I said, there were small mistakes. Like there's a clip that people have been passing around lately of Anthony Richardson like slipping when he went to go for a throw and like damn near did the splits on the field, but he
Mhm.
recovered for 60 yards and then got a touchdown off of it. So I mean, talk your shit as much as you want. He got
Yeah,
the touchdown off of it.
I saw that.
But all in all, great game, really down to the wire. And honestly, they showed off that they both have really good defenses. That's really what that game was about. It was really defense.
Right. And
And
then the Jags versus Dolphins, hilarious because I watched this. I didn't watch it, but I was looking at the score and I was like, "Holy shit, Deshaun's actually gonna be right." And he was. Then last minute, the Dolphins had a come from behind victory.
Field goal, 51 yards.
Yep. And I wish that they didn't because I don't like them. But Tyreek Hill did the handcuff celebration,
which was kind of gangster.
Yeah, he got arrested before the game, but they let him go.
It was gangster though. I'm not gonna hold you though. That touchdown celebration, kind of cool.
It was funny. And then and I knew I gave Eunice a hard time last week because he picked the Panthers to beat the Saints, and the Panthers got absolutely destroyed. What did you say?
Ass blasted.
Yeah, it was 47-10 New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
So not good at all. Bryce Young scored 1 touchdown. It was his first rushing touchdown of his career.
Yep, and what's his name? What's his name? Brooks. Their running back.
Oh, I have no fucking clue.
He was like, people were projecting him to be great. It's like Jonathan Brooks or something, and he is out for the season, folks.
Let me look it up.
And what's his name? What's his name? Brown, the defensive tackle.
Yeah, that defensive tackle. Well, Miles Sanders was their rushing leader for that.
Yeah, I'm saying because the running back they wanted, the one they got, was injured in like the preseason.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. All I see, yeah, but yeah, not good. And
yeah, he is Jonathan Brooks, running back. Yeah, out. Continue.
Then you got the Vikings versus the Giants. It was 28-6. Daniel Jones now has more pick sixes than he does touchdowns.
Sounds about right.
Well, since the extension.
Yep.
At what point do we just say, okay, put in Danny, or what the fuck is Tommy DeVito?
What's it called? Honestly, there's a QB right now that plays for Alabama. Anthony Reed.
Oh yeah.
When that draft comes up, guys, you know who you're picking.
Yo, mama.
Wait.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh.
Kill yourself.
Did you say he was a QB?
Yeah, he was the quarterback that played Michigan last year in the playoffs. He was a junior, so now he's a senior. So he'll be prime and ready for the 2025 draft.
You know, I'm not seeing who you're talking about because I looked at the Alabama.
No, I'm stupid. It's Jalen Milroe.
Yeah, Jalen Milroe is a junior right now, though.
Well, 2026 investment.
Yeah, so just trade your first round draft pick to Carolina for their first round draft pick. They'll screw it up.
Trade them for Bryce Young. Give him like a first and a second rounder.
No, you don't want Bryce Young. I'm done with him. Should have taken CJ Stroud. Then we have the Chargers and the Raiders. I mean, this is a very nothing game to me because who cares?
I mean, the only reason I was invested in it, was, of course, their new head coach. I wanted to see how he played, Mr. Harbaugh.
Yeah.
To see how he plays, and honestly, did pretty well. We said he was going to run the ball a lot. He sure as hell did. A lot.
And that was his not J.K. Dobbins was J.K. Dobbins?
I believe it was I think he's a rookie.
No, he's not.
I am 0 for 3.
Yeah, he was on the I think at one point he was on the Ravens.
Was he?
Well, I see him in a Ravens uniform. So,
Yes, he was like a third string or whatever.
yeah. But
And we got our other running back, Gus Edwards.
yeah. So, good for the Chargers. Also we had the Seahawks beat the Bo Pix led Broncos.
Now, what was that for? Bonus.
What do you got to say about that, Eunice?
He doesn't deserve that. He's playing for the fucking Broncos, dude.
I know. He had 2 interceptions and 1 rushing touchdown.
He did his best, bro.
There were 3 safeties in this game.
He had 3 safeties on this game.
One of them was him, and then 2 of them were Geno Smith.
Oh, well, they got 2 safeties, and he gave him a rushing touchdown, but his teammates, his wide receivers, couldn't catch if you held a gun to their mother's head.
Put Zach Wilson in.
Okay. All right, next game.
Let me see. Oh yeah, Cowboys Browns.
I'll let someone else laugh at that. For
Deshaun Watson was so
The best
bad.
player in the NFL right now.
I think the Giants should trade for Deshaun Watson.
Honestly, what harm could it do?
Yeah, but no, Deshaun Watson looked horrible. And then he got hit with another lawsuit. So that was fun.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I read it.
Oh.
It's horrible.
It's really bad.
He's a horrible
what did he
person. He raped a
And-
girl.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What?
Gus, he did that 22 times.
What?
Dude.
24.
What?
24.
You don't know about that?
No!
I
What?
did not know about this.
Why did
Well,
you
I
get
knew
suspended
Dijon
this
didn't
year?
know.
You
Why do you
went
think
to
I've been
Joe-
talking so bad about him? I hate him.
Dude.
Fuck
Fucking,
that guy.
He got
How
suspended
is he
for a
still in the
whole
league?
season.
No,
Why-
he got
did
su-
really
he got
post
sus-
Joe Flacco last year?
That is okay. No, that's not what happened. He got suspended for half a season 2 years ago, and then got injured twice in one season last year, and that's why they had to use Joe Flacco.
Why is he still in this league?
Because
Because
he
paid him
didn't
$230 million.
he didn't get arrested. He got he paid them. He got found guilty, but he didn't have to.
It was
He just
settled.
paid money. He didn't actually
Uh-huh.
serve any time. And horrible. It's horrible. But
And one of their only 3 players that were decent, who were still in the game, because, Nick Chubb is out, also got injured. Rest in peace, David Njoku.
and the defense let them put up 33 points.
From the shitty ass.
Also, only one of those touchdowns for the Browns was in garbage time. So they were going to lose, and they were just playing against third stringers. Same with the Jets, but we'll talk about them later. And then Baker Mayfield threw 4 touchdowns in a win against the Commanders. Jaden Daniels still put up 28 fantasy points, though.
Honestly, though, that game had nothing to do with the Buccaneers. Like, we knew they were going to win and stuff, but no one was watching, besides Buck fans, of course, but no one was watching to see Baker Mayfield and Chris Godwin, or what's his name? Chris Godwin, right?
Yeah, Chris Godwin. And Mike
no
Evans.
one was watching for them. People were watching to see if Jaden Daniels was a buster. And honestly, if that's the level he's going to perform at on his first ever game, he has good potential.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't say any of the rookies are busts until the end of the season.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I mean, he might be. And then, honestly, my game of the week is Rams-Lions.
Yeah,
Because
dude, that one.
the game was slow until the Rams started to make a comeback, and then when the Rams, when it all got tied up, and then overtime was hilarious because there was
Dude, it was incredible.
I think there was one run and it was an incompletion. So there was one pass and it was an incompletion. So they just ended up running the ball down the field the entire time.
Dude,
Dude.
it literally, like, David Montgomery was nowhere to be seen that whole game. And then
And-
just in overtime, he went fucking turbo mode and just said, let me get the ball.
Oh,
Yeah,
there,
dude,
like,
it was incredible.
he was pushing past. He was splitting the Red Sea. If anyone wanted to be Moses, that was him. Bro
Like,
went
DJ,
through.
our friend DJ has Montgomery on his fantasy football team, and he was at 0 points until overtime,
Yeah,
and
16.
all 91 yards came.
Yeah.
All 91 yards came from OT exclusively. He
Also-
just said, you know, I'm tired. I want to go home. Let's finish.
Also, when
I got shit to do.
when Jared Goff said they wanted tails and then it ended up being tails and they got the ball, they panned over to show the coaches, and
Oh
Sean
my God.
Sean McVay, who's the Rams coach, he looks like a little worried that he has to have his defense go out on the field first. And Dan Campbell has the biggest shit-eating grin on his
Dude,
face.
oh my god, I saw that.
It was so funny. Like,
It was so funny.
yeah, man. And then and he knew they could just run the ball with Montgomery because they were tired.
I like to imagine he didn't say a single word for coaching. Just David Montgomery came up to him and asked him, "What do you want to do, coach?" And he just dabbed up David Montgomery, and David Montgomery just knew.
He got the game ball after the game.
I better get the fucking game ball after.
But
Now,
that was a good game. What were you saying, John?
that's Sunday night football. Out of any game, that's Sunday night football.
Mhm.
Well, DJ, luckily for you, for week 2, you're gonna get probably another win.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah. most
And then-
definitely.
Monday Night Football was Jets at San Francisco, and it was
Mhm.
horrible. Like,
It was funny.
I thought the game was good. I'm just talking about the performance from Aaron Rodgers was horrible. Like,
The first
I mean-
quarter was good.
well, they got one touchdown, but then, like, okay, it's just he didn't. I knew that he wasn't going to be himself because, you know, like, you can only do so much coming off of an Achilles tear.
Yeah.
40.
At 40. But he just, I'm trying to pull up his stats right now. Jets.
162 yards, 1 interception.
13
No
for
matter
21.
how good or bad the Jets do this season, this needs to be his last.
I
He needs
agree.
to ret-
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the thing is, even if Aaron Rodgers did fine, I just don't think he did great. But Breece Hall, like the run defense for the 49ers, like they were ready.
Oh my God, Brees Hall was averaging like a yard and a play.
Also, this game seems like it was closer than it actually was because, like I said, and also I feel like the Jets defense just didn't like show up. Like,
Yeah,
they're
I was
supposed to be
making
amazing.
jokes about it. Like I was posting about this shit on Twitter too. Where it's like how every newscaster was pretty much saying the Jets might make it to the Super Bowl considering they have like the top 5 defense in the league. And I was watching, I'm like, so this is it, huh? And then someone got injured too. One of the lead cornerbacks.
Sauce Gardner.
Yeah,
I didn't
And
even know about that.
yeah, he did.
he got injured like halfway.
Well, here's the thing. He got injured, but then he got cleared to go back in the game, and they just never put him back in the game.
Interesting.
And they asked him like why, and he said, "I don't know." So
I think I remember actually like they tweeted out what it was. If you
maybe
guys
Jets PR did. I'll see if I can pull it up, but also one of those touchdowns was scored, like I said, in garbage time, but it wasn't even by Aaron Rodgers. It was by Tyrod Taylor. Or should I say Ty God Taylor? Non-injury related. But they didn't say what it was. Yeah, everybody's making fun of them because they just didn't elaborate. So now, unless there's anything you guys want to like talk about before we get to our predictions, we're gonna predict the games for week 2
We just need refs
to
to
do
harden up.
better. Yeah.
I wasn't watching back then, but during the whole I actually never mind. Eunice said we shouldn't talk about people 5 years prior.
No, if they're still playing, you can talk about them. That's my opinion.
When he had his streak, someone was saying the refs were, more soft when his team was playing.
Oh, did Tom Brady say that?
No, my dad did.
Oh.
So I feel like since Tom Brady, I was trying to allude.
He's
because
Tom Brady,
earlier-
dude. You have permission. I promise.
Okay, but
He's not gonna come for you.
it was refs have gotten softer and softer with QBs ever since.
Yeah.
I'm mainly talking about the roughing the passer calls I fucking saw, where
Yeah,
he
I'm so sick of them, man.
slid into him. That's the main contact. I know his hand hit his shoulder, but the leg was the main contact I saw from that.
I just want to say, I think what they can do, and I generally believe this would fix the passing, the roughing the passer flag. This would generally fix it. You need to add like at least a 2-second grace period. Like once the ball leaves the QB's hand, you got like 2 seconds. If you tackle him outside that 2 seconds, then like what the fuck are you doing?
Well, that is a thing.
I forgot what game was it when someone like they gave him roughing the passer and they're like, what did you expect him to stop on a dime? He was already running to him.
Yeah, Ravens versus Chiefs.
Yeah. I'm like, why are you calling it?
He was mid-air, both feet off the ground. You could see like the other side of the stadium under his feet, like clear, like off the ground. The ball was still in Mahomes' hand, clear as day. And then like once it's like his hand touched his wrist, the ball got let loose, and then roughing the passer. Like okay, then you should have floated, bro.
With like how big these contracts are and like how important having a star QB is, they're just trying to protect the quarterback, but at the same time, they don't do it in a way where it's like fair, right? Like
yeah.
You know,
I mean, I get it. You want to protect the star quarterback for the Chiefs, but I mean, like Zappy was sitting on the bench; he wasn't even in the game.
Literally, there was a roughing the passer in the Bills game where Kyler Murray didn't even get hit, but at first glance, it looked like he got hit. But then if you watch the replay, he never touches him. So they reviewed it and they still gave him roughing the passer. And the announcers were like, "Oh, I don't like that call." It's like, no shit, you don't like that call. Like, it sucks.
Yeah.
Same thing
New
with
York
roughing the
didn't even
kicker.
like that
You gotta
call.
add like
Like,
a
it was
2-second
terrible.
grace period, where like as soon as that ball leaves his hand, they have to have a ref standing right next to the QB or some shit. And as soon as you see that ball leave, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
I mean, there is that grace period. It's just that it comes down to like kind of a subjective thing when the refs say like, or the refs say like, well, he touched his head, so even though it was in the area where you're allowed to hit him, we're gonna give it to him. It's like, are you crazy? But
The funniest one I saw was, this was a few years ago. Someone tackled a QB. I think it was for the Jets at the time. And they tackled him, and it was going to be a roughing the passer, but the teammate for the defense saw that the QB was getting tackled, so he stood behind him and kept him up from falling.
that's funny. That's good teamwork. Now we got to predicting the games.
I'll let you go first for your team.
It's going to be the Bills. Josh Allen. So first of all, it's Thursday night football. Bills at Dolphins. Now, I think if we're going to lose to the Dolphins this year, which we won't, it would be on this game because it's in Miami. But
not to mention the defense is still picking its pieces together.
But Miami didn't do very well against Jacksonville when they should. They should do well against Jacksonville, but they didn't. So I understand that the defense is a liability, um, but at the same time, I think that the Bills, Josh Allen is 10-2 against the Dolphins. So I think we make that 11. And yeah, I got the Bills. Now in terms of the score, I think uh that it, it'll be close because I don't think the defense for the Dolphins, or I don't think the defense for the Bills is going to be able to stop everything.
I guess the question is, who's better? Are the Bills better at stopping passes, or are the Dolphins better at stopping runs? Like that's the way I'm looking at it. Because like James Cook did, like all love to Josh Allen and stuff. I feel like James Cook was like an integral piece on when last week.
Well, they also had that other running back. I think his name's like Ray Ford Jr. or something. Um, and he got some carries. I think it's just that the Bills are shifting to having a mix of a run and a pass offense because I mean every offensive coordinator before our current offensive coordinator Joe Brady just never really uses running backs, and I like that because James Cook is really good, and so is our backup running back. He seems like he's doing good, and I will say I don't know, but if we get the second half defense that we had in that Cardinals game, I think it will be like I would be more confident, but I will still say Bills just because I definitely think that even if our defense can't keep us in, Josh Allen will, and so will James Cook.
Mm-hmm.
And so will
honestly,
Khalil Shakir, because he was great too. And Keon Coleman was pretty good.
honestly, without taking up too much time, I think the Bills got this, but I think it'll be a really close game. I'd say probably a field goal difference, just because I could see these teams on so many different like things taking advantage of each other. Like so
Right.
many variables are in this, especially since it's a home game for the Dolphins. I could see like a 3 point lead for whoever wins. I'll just give the win to the Bills.
What about you, Gus?
Um, Honestly, I'm very excited to see this game. I think the Dolphins had a worse week one than the Bills, in my opinion. But I want to see if they could turn that offense around because I don't know. I feel the Bills don't really have that many weapons. Josh Allen did do good, don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I feel like they might struggle against that Dolphins defense. So, I mean, if their offense can pull it together and Tua has a good game, I think it's wraps. I think the Dolphins could probably take this.
Okay. What about you, Dijon? What are you thinking here?
Bills by 7.
All right.
All right, next
Enough
week.
said.
Very in-depth analysis.
Now, Eunice, go ahead. This is on starting Sunday. Ravens, or sorry, Raiders.
Ugh.
Raiders at Ravens.
Let me. Oh, it's. Oh yeah, it's. Oh my god,
Eunice is like, thank God.
bro. I need it. I need it so bad. I need the copium. Listen, now, not only do I believe this is going to be a blowout win for the Ravens, but ESPN actually has the Ravens voted to have the biggest lead in the NFL for week 2. They have them estimated to win this game by 9.5 points. So, with that being said, I expect a 2 touchdown lead minimum. I will I will accept nothing less. I'll be happy with the win of no shit, but I want a 2 touchdown lead because if, in all respect to J.K. Dobbins, all respect to the Chargers, I love Justin Herbert, but if they can win by 12 points using J.K. Dobbins, and we have Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson, we better have a 14-point lead.
What are you thinking here, Eunice? Or sorry, fuck, not Eunice, Gus.
Well, as Eunice, I think that
Trust me, you don't want to be me, man. It sucks. Go back.
What team were we talking about?
Uh,
Ravens versus
Raiders at Ravens.
Raiders at Ravens. That's not even a question, dude. What?
I know. What
Yeah,
about?
dude. Raiders by 35.
All
You're
right.
such a dick.
He's right again.
He's the messiah for bullshit games.
I'm rating these down so we can compare our scores. So what do you want, Gus? You want Raiders or Ravens?
No, seriously, Ravens by 14.
I honestly, I think even more than that. I think like this is going to be a. I would not be surprised if the Raiders can only score like a touchdown.
Because I'll be honest, the
Yeah.
Raiders have one weapon, Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, and he doesn't even want
He's
to be
going
there.
against, and he's going against arguably the best secondary in the AFC.
What about you,
So,
So what you
Deshaun?
guys are saying?
Say
This
Ravens.
this game is going to be the definition of a blowout. Yeah.
I think so. We said
All right.
that
I'm gonna
last
say.
week, but
Yeah. No. I mean I agree. It's obviously going to be Ravens. I'm gonna just say by 10.
okay.
So yeah.
And then we have. Let
you didn't
me.
give your own vote.
Yeah, I did. I said I think it's going to be a. I don't even think that it'll be a 14 point. It would only be a 14-point lead for the Ravens if they decide Lamar doesn't have to play anymore. I think it will be like if any game has like the chance of being like a blowout this week. Well, there's a couple, but I'm looking at the schedule.
Yeah, I'm looking at one big one.
Yeah, this game is going to be a giant blowout. Like I
Yeah.
I think 14 is safe, but I think it'll be more than that.
What's it called? I just want to say the reason they will not take out Lamar, even no matter how much they're winning by, is last season when the Ravens. It was either Jacksonville or the Dolphins. The Ravens beat like 56-14 or something.
It was the Dolphins.
Dolphins. After the game, when they do the interviews, the press conference, they asked Lamar, "How come you didn't just sit out for like the last quarter? You were ahead by like 30." They asked me to. I told them no. I want to keep playing until the very end. I don't ever want to get subbed out, even if we're winning.
Yeah. And
But you know what? Respect to that.
yeah, I don't blame him. I do that in college football, and I put up 138 bombs.
All right.
Chargers.
For the next blowout.
Yeah, Chargers at Carolina. This will also be a blowout. Anybody playing Carolina will win.
Yeah, dude. After that Saints game, holy.
Mm-hmm.
That was bad. Like
Dude, it was insane.
I know last week I said the Panthers have a good chance of winning because in my head, dog shit versus dog shit, at least the Panthers have younger players. And I don't think I was completely wrong for saying that shit. I like for my reasoning. But honestly, after seeing that and how good the Chargers were playing on last Sunday, Chargers better win this by at least 10, minimum 10. I refuse to accept anything under less than 10 from them.
Dijon, do you have your spread?
Right.
So I think the Panthers are actually going to clutch up real nice this
If
game.
they did, they have to release Justin Herbert.
They really gotta.
And yeah, I'm gonna say they're gonna win it by 1.
The Panthers or the Chargers?
That's the best they can ever get.
The Chargers will miss a field goal, not a field goal, an extra point.
Yep.
In OT.
Wow. All right. But then we've got the Saints at Cowboys. This will also be a blowout. Like
Saints at Cowboys. Oh, you know what's funny is like you're slowly tiptoeing around the game I've been staring at. What I think is gonna be the worst blowout in probably this entire season.
I'm going down the list on NFL, which is different than the Fox graphic I sent. I just sent that to you guys so you didn't have to go on the same website I do.
Right.
Wait, Eunice, what game are you talking about? Or is it...
We'll get to it. We'll get to it. I'm excited for it.
Okay. I think I know, but I'm not 100% sure. Eunice, what do you think about Saints Cowboys?
Blowing out the Seahawks?
Oh, the Cowboys once again are gonna get a stroke their massive fucking egos, say this is our season, we're going to the Super Bowl, losing the wild card.
Yep, losing the wild
Cowboys are
card.
probably gonna win by like a stupid number, probably by like at least like a 17-point lead.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, this game is literally just a straight stroke their fucking ego.
Gus,
Yeah.
what are you thinking? Cowboys?
I mean, dude, the Saints it's so over.
Oh, I know.
Derek,
Derek
It is
Carr is
so over
so
for the
ass.
Saints.
they
Yeah,
got
I mean, yeah, they had their best game of the season, so ride that high as long as you can, Saints
the
fans.
last like 5 seasons.
Dejan, what do you think?
Cowboys. You know, I'm gonna give a little credit to the Saints. I'm gonna
Oh,
give a little
boy.
credit. I'm gonna say by 6.
Okay. Well, yeah, you had Panthers +1, so I would. There's gonna be some off the ball, like crazy shit here. I'm gonna go Cowboys. This is gonna be another blowout. Like, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Riley. Go on.
It's funny because we were talking to somebody who has I forgot who it was, to be like, this is not me trying to make them anonymous. Someone I feel like it might have been Sammer, said something about, well, is the Saints defense good because they put up like however many points they did in fantasy? And Eunice and I both go, no, they're playing the Panthers.
I just wanted to say I find it so funny that DJ, the guy that said the Panthers have the win this week, even by just 1 point, and then he goes, you know what, I'm gonna do the same thing for the Saints. They'll still lose, don't get me wrong, just not as crazy thing for them. Losing, just not by a lot.
If the Panthers win this game, I would like
Look,
I would Dejan, I will
what
come
I
over
say
there
is
and I will
the
do it.
best outcome for these teams.
Okay.
The best.
Okay. Then we have
Honestly.
Tampa at the Lions in Detroit.
DJ, take us home, baby.
Yeah, Dejan, go ahead.
Okay, brother. I don't think I need to speak on this one.
It's your team. You gotta go first.
Yeah, Lions. You know, I want to say, I feel like Lions is gonna do something stupid. Let's say 13.
Lions 13.
Yeah.
Do something stupid. Still. Oh, you mean like go for like a 2-pointer where they don't need it
Yeah.
at all?
Yeah.
Eunice.
You know what? I'm gonna give the Buccaneers a chance here and say they only lose by a touchdown.
Okay. Gus.
I mean, don't sleep on the Bucks either. They're an offensive powerhouse, I think, after seeing that first game.
Yeah,
I mean, Baker Mayfield. Yeah, Mayfield is looking really good, man.
I like Baker Mayfield.
No, me too. I love him. What's it called? I think it's definitely going to be a shootout of some sorts. I mean, it's definitely going to be a shootout, in my opinion. And I do think the Lions will come out on top just because, like, they're that team. And nothing has changed my mind about that so far, especially after seeing week 1.
Mm-hmm.
I do see the Lions taking it, but I think it's going to be a close and long game, just like this week.
I think the Lions make it back to the NFC Championship game.
I will say, I think I forgot to say this. When the second half started and the Rams were just catching and took it, I'm like, no shot we're going to be second half losers again.
Again.
Bro, that...
It's like a common for the Lions, though. Like, even like outside of the NFC game, like there are so many examples of second half lines. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like 2 years ago, it was like 3 years ago now. They versed the Ravens. The Lions had a really good lead against the Ravens. This is like the last year the Lions were like 0-16, by the way. So this was like 3 or 4 years ago. And they had a good lead. Second half comes, Ravens catch up. They're behind by 2 points, and Justin Tucker breaks the NFL record for longest field goal just to make the Lions lead.
Well, the Lions were 0-16 in 2008, so you're probably talking about 3 years ago when they were, I think, 3-13 or something, like 3-13-1.
Yeah.
But
you know, we should have a subcategory to these predictions where how many times on 4th down do you think Dan Campbell's going to go for it?
That would be fun.
He did not
He didn't. Did he go for it?
He
He
went
did
for
it
it one time.
He did do
It
it
was
once.
the
Yeah.
funniest thing. It was the very first
Yeah, it was the very
drive
first fourth
for the
down.
Lions. First quarter,
Yeah.
like 12 minutes left on the clock, and it's like 4th and 3rd. And like I remember texting DJ about this, and like, dog, he's missed doing this so much that he couldn't even wait for the 4th quarter to hit. He
Or-
went for that shit.
How many times do you think he goes for on 4th down? I'll say only once.
I'll say 3.
Wow.
I think twice.
I'm kind of with Eunice here. I'm gonna say 3.
Because Dan Campbell's the
Wow.
type of guy, you're winning by 80 points, go for it. 4th and 20, go for it.
So
Oh,
we're
I
taking
guess-
the over on 2.5.
You said 3, Dijon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just once. Yeah, over under 2.5. That's the
Wait,
line.
no, we got. Yeah, that would also mean that the Buccaneers defense have put us into a situation where we need to do it 3 times.
They didn't do it
No,
against the
I-
Rams.
I
In
think-
that situation, he just wanted it.
I think they'll even if it's a blowout, they'll
No,
go
what
for
I'm
it.
saying is, like, the reasons and the other ones why we punted was it was obvious. Okay, it's the best thing to do here. You know,
Mhm.
it's not like we're reaching for and we need this this first down. You know,
Right. Yeah, I could see it happening. I don't know. Then we got the Colts at the Packers. Eunice, what are you thinking?
Honestly, if Jordan Love was not injured, I'd give it to Green Bay. Instantly win by like 10 points.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't live in that timeline.
Yeah, I wish we didn't.
We live in the other timeline where Gus Finish eats shit on week 1. And
Yeah.
He got another quarterback.
got another one after, yeah.
Hell, you could
But-
take Anthony Richardson,
yeah.
Gus, in the,
I'll give it to Anthony
mini
Richardson.
draft.
I'll give it to
Oh,
Anthony
true,
Richardson getting the win, his first win of the season. I'll give it to him. Do I want to give it close? Yeah, they got no QB, Green Bay. Fuck it, they win by like 10.
Okay. Gus, what are you thinking here, Colts?
Yeah, with Love out, I mean, I think the Colts are gonna take it. I mean, I really hope what's his called? Who's the running back again? He's on my fantasy. What's he called?
Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, Jacobs. If Jacobs like steps up next week, I think they do have a chance. But I mean, again, you can't take advantage of like anything else really. I do see the Colts taking it.
They need to rely on Josh Jacobs with
Yeah.
Jameis. Is it
Honestly-
Jameis? Not Jameis Winston.
Honestly,
Malik
Josh
Williams.
Jacobs. I was gonna say, Josh Jacobs is essentially in the same exact position Saquon Barkley was last year. He's literally in that same boat now.
Mm-hmm.
Deshaun, Colts or Packers?
Colts, but I wanted to say I thought Colts were gonna win even with Love. Am I?
No, I think that's
No,
not too
like-
unreasonable. I feel like it's super close if Love was playing.
Okay, but yeah, no, Colts by 7.
Okay. And then after that, we got Browns at Jags. I feel like we're all I don't know, I feel like Deshaun Watson
It's-
is too bad to win. So I feel like the Jags are gonna
It's
win.
literally a game. This game has nothing to do with wide receivers, tight ends, running back, D lines, O lines, or coaching. This game is literally just who's the worst QB.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it is
So with
Watson.
that being said, I'll give it to the Jags I'll give it to him by a touchdown.
Okay.
A touchdown. Okay.
Gus, were you thinking like the same thing?
I think the Browns might take it though.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Only because I got what's his face on my team. So yeah, Browns by a field goal.
Okay.
Hopefully at least one of the teams score over 10 points.
Okay. Deshaun, Browns, Jags.
You know I gotta go with my Jags, baby.
That's true. How many? 1 billion?
No, I'm keeping it reasonable.
Okay.
4.
by,
That's reasonable.
by 2 safeties.
Or
No, a field goal and then one blocked field goal that was returned for 1 point. Or sorry, one extra point that was returned for 1 point.
Oh my god.
I
What's
also
it
think
called?
the Jags will win.
I really hope this video blows up. So that way, for as long as DJ walks, people think he's actually a Jags fan.
Yeah. No, I do hope they go to the Super Bowl so we can like make Dijon watch it.
No, DJ will have the time of his life. A Lions Jags Super Bowl. DJ won't watch that shit. He'll know the Lions
No,
won.
Yeah,
no.
the Lions win.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing, though. If Jags are making it, something terrible is happening.
Yeah, so there's a curse.
As soon as Jared Goff steps on a blade of grass, someone just shoots him in the calf.
Then
A sniper just.
that would be awful.
It
That-
would be so awesome.
Niners, Minnesota Vikings.
There it is. That's the one I
Yep,
was laughing at.
I knew it.
Oh my god.
Eunice, what do you think?
All right. So check it out, right?
And it's the Niners.
Yeah, it's 100% 49ers win. I'm gonna go crazy on this one. I'm gonna say this is the biggest blowout. I'm
Mhm.
gonna say 3 touchdown lead minimum.
That's not ridiculous. That's not ridiculous to say that.
It's really not. It's so depressing.
Gus,
Which team again?
Niners, Vikings.
There they are. Sorry, this list is like in completely opposite order. I keep getting lost.
I know.
Yeah, nightmare fuel if you're a Vikings fan, dude. San Francisco by 88.
Oh yeah. This is the list I'm looking at, by the way.
Uh,
It's on the NFL website though.
Oh, I see.
it would be so.
Yeah, no. I mean, the Vikings did not do too hot. I don't even think Jacobs did too well that game.
He did. It was Aaron Jones, and
Huh.
Aaron Jones did good.
Okay,
Got
okay.
1 rushing touchdown, I believe.
That was like 18 fantasy points. It was great.
If you play for the Vikings, if you get any points, your score's just tripled.
Oh fuck! I should put in a different running back because he's gonna get destroyed.
He's gonna lose both knees.
Fuck. I guess I'll have to see if McCaffrey's out next week.
You know
Then
damn well.
Then I know if I can pick up Jordan Mason.
Dude, speaking of that, did you hear like how the antagonizing Mason?
What do you mean by that?
So like after the game, you know, they're celebrating players while they're on the field and like and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked him like, "So when did you know you were gonna play?" And he was like, "Oh well, I mean, like the coach was like hinting towards me like on Friday. He was like, hey, there's a chance you step in." And they like took it out of context and said like they knew since Friday he was gonna play and stuff, and that they were like hiding it with like fantasy players and shit. And then like yesterday I think it was, he's fucking like yesterday night. When he
That's-
actually had like the press conference. He snapped at the media like, "You guys take advantage of people. I'm just trying to out here have a good time. You see me hugging my mom and shit, and you."
Well,
We
that's
need to
not
get
what
some-
that's not what he said though. He said, "Oh, they told me be ready to play on Friday."
Yeah, like they're telling him, like, "Hey, heads up, be ready. You might play."
Yeah, but they didn't announce that McCaffrey was injured until yesterday, like right before the game.
I'm saying that. I'm saying though, like the media like twisted it though to make it look like they were like villainous with it.
Yeah, I mean they might have been. That it's not twisting it. That is what he said. That is, it's possible that that is what happened.
Nonetheless,
Yeah.
fuck the media.
Then the Seahawks at Patriots. Gus,
Wait,
just tell us, what?
Wait,
Wait,
wait. We didn't
Fuck.
get DJ's
brother?
input for 49ers versus Vikings.
I'm sorry, we got so distracted, and I didn't know he said. Dijon, what are you thinking here?
Man, shit. I don't know why you even want to skip me.
Okay,
I
shut
mean,
the fuck up.
I could. I mean, I
Shut
could make
the
a joke
fuck up,
about
okay.
it. You know what I mean? Something about skin tone difference, but
Oh my god.
All right. Technically speaking, Riley is the minority here.
Yeah, no,
He
me and
is.
Dijon
Yeah,
both.
he is. Yeah, actually, yeah, there are two. Okay, so
Wait, Dijon,
All of our-
aren't you half white?
Not half. I'm a quarter.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
I am
get it right,
slight,
dude.
I have slightly more representation than Dijon does.
Ooh.
Yes, if we're counting the 70, there's 75% black people.
Yeah, and there's
Wait.
one, 1.1 1.25 white person, and then there's 2 Arab people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't yell numbers at me. I'm
Oh my
dyslexic.
god.
Okay. So, um, call it wishful thinking.
Uh
Oh.
oh.
Vikings by 3.
Okay.
What?
Interessante.
Now, I feel like, yes, obviously the 49ers are great.
Mm-hmm.
Blowout? No. Okay.
Like,
Now,
it's kind of hard to tell how good their defense was because they were playing the Giants.
I know, but I do just generally feel like the Vikings are going to be at least good this year.
Okay.
So I want to give, like I said, just call it wishful thinking, but I want to give them the win for this one, at least in my eyes. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Now, I'm not, that's why I said by 3, like a field goal, because let's be honest, it's the Niners. But I could see the Vikings pulling it off.
Okay. Well, I hope you're right because that would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Then, now we have Seahawks Patriots. Gus, take it away.
Yeah, dude. This is gonna be a good game. I already know it's gonna be a good game. I mean, after last week, I feel like it's a lot more evenly matched than I first anticipated. Shut up! Shut up! Shut
Uh,
up! Okay? Listen, we have a
It's my
good
mic.
defense. We have a good defense. Okay?
Gus, I'm not even kidding. I also think the Patriots are gonna win.
Dude, Stevenson is gonna do so good.
Oh yeah, no, I think the Seahawks will do bad because of how like they're not good. They're not good.
Mm-hmm.
So, but sorry to interrupt you.
No, dude. I mean, it's. I do think it's gonna be a close game because I'm not gonna say we're better than the Seahawks.
Right.
But dude, I do think we're gonna win. I think it's gonna be down to a field goal. I think whoever gets a stronger start is probably gonna end up the winner. Like I don't see this becoming a shootout at all.
Like let Drake May play. You know.
I think they're gonna keep him benched because
Yeah.
what's his name is working right now.
Jacoby Brissett.
Brissett. I always forget his last name. Dude, Brissett's pretty solid, man. If he could hold down the fort for a few more games, like I mean, probably for the rest of the season, they're probably going to keep Drake May out for a little longer.
Right. No, they need to.
Yeah, but if
They-
he can hold down the fort in the meantime, man, I think we're going to have a pretty good season. You just got to keep it up how we played.
Let it be known. Gus, the original deal still stands. If the Patriots make playoffs, I will get you a Drake May jersey. Cannot take a different player.
What
Let's
happens if the Bills
go.
make the playoffs?
You get fuck all. You have a signed James Cook poster. Take what you got.
That is so true.
Did-
That is. I forgot about
like,
that.
like you're getting greedy here.
And I plan on grabbing that and hanging it on my wall next time I go home.
What do I get if the Bills win? Oh, I make sure Gus doesn't get the jersey. Oh my god.
Eunice,
The
what are you
funniest
thinking for
thing
this?
Ever just came to my head. I'll say in a second, but the funniest thing ever just came to my head. Imagine the Patriots make playoffs. They beat the Bills, but then get knocked out and beat the Bills down with them. Imagine how far up your ass Gus will be.
I would kill myself. That would be the worst thing ever. Like that would be horrible.
Like Gus
Oh,
will be,
man.
like Gus will shut up. Gus will set up shop inside your asshole.
Gus, have you watched because it was the year before I started watching football. Have you seen the time the Patriots and the Bills played in the playoffs and it was Josh Allen and Mac Jones?
Yes.
It's
Yes, I
so
do remember
funny, dude. Like the Bills scored on every single drive.
I don't want to talk about it, man. Okay.
I think the finals.
Anyway,
Go ahead,
I
Deshaun.
was
Tell
gonna
us.
say just
Or sorry, no, Eunice. Fuck, I'm sorry.
okay. I mean, one minority to the other, I guess.
Kill yourself.
Gus, what's up? You're next.
Oh.
I'll give this. Fuck. This is kind of hard because, I mean, I'll say Patriots by a field goal, but I will say the Seahawks. I don't think will go down easy, just because they have a QB who's solid with a lot of good experience. Their defense got a bunch of nice upgrades too, because I know like one of the leading factors of the Patriots win against the fucking Bengals was their run game. Who like I mean, what was that running back's name again, Gus?
Ramondre Stevenson.
Yep, that's the one.
I think he's going to have a harder time against the Seahawks, who pretty much are trying to build their team similarly to how the Ravens did last year with their new coordinator. They got new players that like resemble Ravens' play style. So I think it might be a little hard, at least in the step. The Patriots like squeezing out a win by like a field goal near the end.
Mm.
Deshaun, what are you thinking here?
Seeing as I was correct
You're gonna go
on this
Patriots
most
again.
recent Patriot game, I'm going to say Patriots. And just to throw a little to Gus's side, I'm going to say Patriots by 7.
Ooh. No, I honestly think that is possible. Like, I don't see the Seahawks as anywhere near a threat. Like, they won because they were playing the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm not even joking. I would say even more than 7. Like, maybe not a lot. Maybe like 10. But I'm going Patriots. Now we got Jets Titans, which this should be really quick. Titans are ass. I want the Jets to lose though, but I want the Jets to lose. But I'm gonna say say Jets.
It's literally ass versus ass.
The battle of mid.
Honestly, God, hold on. You know what? You guys go. Hold on. You guys just go. You guys give your shit. I'm doing something.
Gus, what are you thinking here?
No, let Deshaun go first.
Deshaun.
I'm gonna say Jets by 3.
That's
yeah.
it. Okay.
You know,
All right.
since we got to make conversation. The first football game I ever saw in person was the Tennessee Titans. I don't know who they were facing. I was in Tennessee at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, and I remember being bored.
That's funny. Yeah, they haven't been good for a while. They made the playoffs. They played the Chiefs. They lost.
All right, I'm ready.
Now, Eunice, go ahead.
I was looking for a coin to flip. DJ, do me a favor.
No.
Call it.
Middle. What?
It just lands completely like.
Heads.
Heads.
Yeah.
All right, it's heads. Jets win by field goal.
All right.
I was gonna say either team by field goal.
I wish it landed
Gus?
in the middle. That would have been hilarious.
What's up?
What are you thinking here, Gus? Jets?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they have. I think so.
I'm sorry.
They're like, who cares about the game, dude? They're so. I mean, fuck the Jets, anyways.
Yeah.
So you know what? Fuck it. I want the Titans to win it.
Okay.
Fuck the Jets. Yeah. I'm going to. Yeah.
I think that I like Will Levis. Did you know that the quarterback for the Jets puts mayo in his coffee?
Yeah, that's all he's known for.
Sorry, the coffee for the quarterback of the Titans. Yeah, he's known for that and having his sex tape leak. His dick is so
Imagine
big.
that. Imagine being a professional NFL player, not just a player, but the quarterback, the heart and stone of your team, and you're known for putting mayo in your coffee and your sex tape before anything else.
Riley, thank you for saying the penis thing, because I was thinking
it is massive. I've seen it.
Why?
Because I wanted to know.
Anyway, let's divert.
I guess that's wrong.
No,
Yeah.
I'm completely on Riley's side with this. You guys are weird.
Yeah, no.
We're
But
DJ.
All right.
You
Okay.
had
I-
a beacon of like correctness.
I think this is Battle of Mid, and I want the Titans to win. I don't think they can with how bad Will Levis has been. So I'll say the Jets, but begrudgingly.
We are the Titans.
Now we
mighty,
have
mighty.
I can't wait for this game. It's a divisional game. Giants at Commanders.
Commanders.
Yeah. It's
Commanders win 10 points.
it's a no-brainer, Gus.
Dude. Daniel Jones is probably going to score more points for the Commanders.
No,
The
dude,
Commanders.
literally. He scored more
Did that
points for the
yesterday. Did that
Vikings than his
yesterday.
own team.
Oh my god.
I'm not even kidding. I might watch this game just to see how bad Daniel Jones is.
I would watch it. But unfortunately, a real game is taking place during those times too. There are many others who take my interest more.
Oh yeah, I guess
I could
Lions
play
are playing.
Minesweeper and still be more interested.
Yeah.
Like this is the game you're gonna flip to, like on timeouts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, you're gonna flip to it and go on your phone the whole time till you go back to your actual game. Literally just for the background noise.
Yeah.
But
All right, I say Commanders by 10. Gus,
he said Commanders.
Yeah.
Dijon, Commanders or Giants. Don't think it's gonna happen.
Now this is real difficult.
It shouldn't be.
I get terrified when DJ says
Okay.
Wait.
Now, call this
Oh, boy.
wishful. Oh, hold up.
You already had your wishful thinking game. Are you gonna give it to the Vikings or the Patriots?
Okay, I gotta do something. I'll be right back.
Bye.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I guess I could say it real quick. I'm gonna say Commanders by 1. All right.
What?
By 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel Jones never scores a touchdown this year.
Oh, he's pretty good.
No, Daniel
I'm
Jones.
sorry, I'm sorry. I thought Daniel. Fuck. The
Sound it
Commanders
out.
fucking QB.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels. Fuck, I had my Jason.
You know how many fantasy points Daniel Jones got?
Did
How
he get
many?
like 4?
4.
Dude, that is hilarious.
I
To be
was
fair, Joe Burrow got
8. 8.
8.
Yeah, well, I mean, Joe Burrow's good. Daniel Jones is ass.
Isn't it crazy that like Gus, you watched that Bengals game? You saw how shit Joe Burrow was doing. Imagine a time traveler came to you during that game. You know he's playing twice as good as Daniel Jones is right now.
Oh man.
Hey man, I would believe it
Right.
because Daniel Jones is so bad that it's actually hilarious. Next
It's
we have.
embarrassing, dude.
Oh no, it is. I would be if he was my quarterback. I would stop being a fan. And you're
Absolutely.
like there are so many better. Even the Jets are better than them.
Not to mention, like the draft was there, and they had like J.J. McCarthy there. They had Michael Penix Jr. there. Like they had it.
They did, and their schedule. Oh my
Malik
god,
Neighbors.
it is so funny.
I feel
So
bad, but also for Malik Neighbors because I really thought like he really does show like the skills to be an all-time great. Literally, if put him on a team with even a half decent QB, put him on the Seahawks with Geno Stone, a half decent QB, he's on fantasy. He's dropping 20 a week.
Eunice, do you know who the Giants play on December 15th?
December 15th. No.
This might be the highest scoring NFL game ever
Huh? Oh yeah, I'm down.
because the Giants play the Ravens on December 15th.
With our secondaries? Oh!
This might be the highest scoring game ever. The Ravens
And
get
not
blown
one
out.
touchdown. It'll be the highest scoring game ever, and not one touchdown will be by Lamar. It's all pick sixes from our secondaries.
The Ravens get blown out, and
All right, well.
the Giants pick up a nice win at home to cement the 1-16 season.
Anyway, Riley's muted.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, I don't think I would talk to you guys until the next Ravens game.
I would literally throw my phone in a river if we lost the Giants. Like I would never. I don't
You gotta
want.
go off the grid for 7 days.
I can't wait for. Oh my god. I need
Oh
to
my
get
God.
vaccinated.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll tell you
Gus,
later.
What's up, guys?
I was
What?
gonna say, Gus. Week 4, Ravens versus Bills. Is that a Saturday or a Sunday?
Oh, Eunice, I was
Just
going to
fine.
tell you I can't go to that anymore.
Oh, go to it.
Or no, I mean like me and we can't hang out and watch it because Alex was going to have his birthday party that weekend, so I was going to be in town, but now I can't because he's not. He's going to have it early.
That's good. That's cool. As long as he's enjoying himself. That,
But-
like, I mean, his birthday is like the priority. He should get
Yeah.
the opportunity for himself with his family before me and you bicker over football.
We can watch it on Discord though.
Don't worry, I'll just send you the snippets of Josh Allen losing.
Well, no, we can watch it on Discord because I will be free the following weekend. I just won't be in
No.
Dearborn. Okay.
No,
Okay.
just because every game I've ever watched on Discord for the Ravens has blown up in my fucking face.
Okay, then
It's a
let's
curse.
watch it. Like, come on.
Why do you want a curse on your side so badly? Don't you trust in Josh Allen on your own?
Yeah, I mean, I need every little edge I can get.
Why is that?
If you had to play the Chiefs, you'd feel the same way.
I invited my friends over to watch it. I put the curse against my.
Not, but that's not on Discord. I guess we did watch it on Discord, but you weren't there.
I had DJ and Gus there. Gus was talking his shit.
All right.
Yes, I do.
Rams at Cardinals.
Rams win by a lot.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
That Cardinals game was a fluke and a half.
I agree. And Dejan is still gone.
Gus,
Yo.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I mean, I was just agreeing with you guys.
Oh.
It's over for the Cards.
If you want, we can do the Steelers, Chiefs, Bengals. Give DJ a chance to come back.
Yeah, DJ can just say his picks when he comes back. So Steelers and Denver, I think the Steelers win.
I hope they win, but like the same way against the Falcons, no touchdowns.
That'd
Just,
be hilarious.
plus Field goals.
I would totally
You
see
know,
that
he
happening.
got 26 points on fantasy. The kicker.
That's hilarious.
The kicker for the Steelers got more points than Aaron Rodgers, Joe Burrow, Daniel Jones combined,
Wow.
and Caleb Williams combined.
That's crazy.
Actually, you know what's funny? I can throw another QB in there. What was his fucking name? And Kirk Cousins.
Oh yeah.
Kirk Cousins, Daniel Jones, Caleb Williams, Joe Burrow, and Aaron Rodgers' fantasy points combined do not equal to the points that the kicker for the Steelers got.
All right. So we all think Steelers.
Yeah.
So this one.
But
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, this is like a very specific thing to say. I don't think Bo Nix will play bad on this game. I don't think he'll throw a pick.
I think he will. But I think I don't know. He'll might do better, but I think he'll still throw a pick. So this one I'm surprised is not like in a different time slot. It's Bengals at Chiefs.
Yeah. That should have replaced Texans versus Bears.
Yeah, I agree, especially after watching week 1. I mean, I think the Bengals will be better though.
I think they'll be better, but I don't think it'll be good enough. I think the Bengals this week will be at the level that the Ravens were at last week.
I think the Bengals are going to lose. I think the
Same.
Chiefs win. What about you, Gus?
Same.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, They're gonna need more than 1 week to get their shit together.
Am I wrong for saying that? Like the Bengals
And
this week, like the Ravens did last week.
Yeah, I think so. Like I think they'll be back to what they're supposed to be, but it's not going to be enough. Or they'll be back
Yeah.
to almost what they're supposed to be.
That's what I'm saying. They'll be like at the almost level. Like we're
Yeah.
almost all there.
yeah,
I think they're just a week behind mentally. Because like none of their starters, not one starter played in the preseason.
right.
And then Jamar Chase is skipping all his practices. T. Higgins.
Yeah. So
All right.
well now we got Bears.
Chiefs
Yeah, I think so. Chiefs win.
by 10.
Bears at Texans.
Huh?
Texans win. Easy.
Yeah, Texans.
What a weirdo.
Especially if Caleb fucking plays like
Yeah,
he
let's
did
close that
last week.
window.
I really hope Caleb Williams plays like he did.
Me too. I hope he's bad. Like that's the thing is I
It'll be
think he'll
so
be
funny.
interesting, but I don't know.
Yeah, interestingly bad.
Yeah, he looked bad.
Not even 100 yards against the Titans
Yeah.
with Keenan Allen on his team and Rome Umadaz
Odunze, and Odunze is injured.
now.
Yeah. Gus, what are you thinking here?
For which one?
Um, Bears at
Bears,
Texans.
Texans.
Dude, it's so over for the Bears. What are you talking about, man?
They're over.
Yeah, no, well, I think they're
Yeah.
fucked. Not like
Yeah, no,
season
they
wise,
are.
just like this game they cannot win.
No, not against these Texans, no.
If they do, it'll be so funny. But that's so depressing. Caleb Williams' whole career, at least season 1, will just be a huge joke. It's for comedics.
Yeah.
Either he wins against the team and the other team is shit then,
Yeah.
or they lose and you point and laugh at the bust.
And he's been set up to like for success.
He literally has all the tools. Like Justin Fields, you argue that he lost his prime years because the Bears set him up for failure.
Oh,
Caleb Williams doesn't have that excuse.
Also, guys, I'm saying this quietly so nobody hears me. Claire's dad texted her and said, "Tell Riley to keep December 15th open," which is Lions Bills in Detroit.
Oh, that's nice.
No
Maybe-
way.
And he put in the text a lion emoji and a football emoji. I want to go so bad. Like
Dude, holy.
if I go, bro, like that's why I said I want to get vaccinated because literally the only thing stopping me from being able to is getting vaccinated. And my doctor said the earliest I can get vaccinated is the last week in November. So it'll be 3 weeks removed. It'll be so awesome. It would be so awesome.
It would be so
It would be
awesome.
so cool. And then I can watch the Bills lose
I'm
in
just saying,
person.
if the Bills lose, like weak immune system or not, DJ's pounding on your door to talk shit.
Literally, I am going to be. It's going to be like what I experience at home, except 1,000 times worse.
I literally feel like the best thing for Riley to do for the sake of the system is anytime he loses to one of us 3 for football, throw away the phone, lock all the doors, hide in your closet.
Dude,
We'll talk face to face.
as soon as the Bills were down by 17, I muted Eunice on everything. I even was like, should I put on Do Not Disturb so nobody calls me? Like, I muted the football group chat. I muted Discord. I was like, I don't want anybody to tell me how bad the Bills are doing right now. But yeah, I think Texans win by a lot.
But ironically, though, I wasn't the one yet to worry about. I feel like the best, like the A1 league shit talker in our group is Gus.
I know. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like he's on the varsity team for shit talking.
I am so this Monday night football game, I'm only going to watch for one reason. It's Falcons at Eagles in Philly. What do you guys think here? I think it's obvious.
Yeah,
I
dude, the
think
Falcons are bringing it home, dude.
You know, I'm gonna say it like this, and this is the most controversial way to say it. Eagles will win, but not by a blowout.
Right.
What's a blowout? Is it like a 2-touchdown diff?
No, I think more than that.
All right, then yeah, not my blowout. Eagles win.
Okay. What do you think, Gus?
Yeah, dude, Eagles. I mean, come on, man. The Falcons are not looking too
Thank you.
hot, in my opinion.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
feel like some people have like grossly overhyped them.
I
Well,
agree.
the
I
thing
can think
is,
of one person.
I think the reason the Falcons are getting got so much hype behind them is they made all the right plays in the offseason for building their team, and they have the easiest schedule in the league. So people saw that like, oh, 12-5.
Not me.
Mhm.
I'm a Falcons truther
You
because
said you said you thought they were gonna go like 11-6.
yeah,
All right, guys.
or 10-7. What'd you say, Ian?
Just a heads up. I kind of got to get running soon.
That's okay. We're
Yeah,
gonna
it's not
wrap it up.
Okay.
We're about to wrap it up.
All right.
But I want to watch this game on Monday. I might not, but I'm considering doing it just so I can shit talk Eunice's brother. I don't care
Hey.
that he's 17.
I'm just gonna say he's 16.
Oh, that's even better. I want to.
I was gonna say
I hope he's
you better
emotionally
hope
scarred.
then you better hope. Well, I mean, you don't have to hope too much, but like if the Bills lose, it's not it doesn't hit as hard. You know what I'm getting at?
As long as the quarterback play is solid, I don't care if the Bills lose.
Why
But
is it when I said that?
well, no, like that's the thing is like I do care. I'm just saying like if someone was shit talking me and they told me the Bills lose because of Josh Allen, I would say you're a fucking idiot because that's not true. Like, but if you
That's why I
tell
came
me,
up on.
yeah, if you tell me, oh, the Bills lost because of the defense, I'd be like, yeah, you're right. The defense is horrible. Like,
Right.
that's why literally the first thing I wrote down in my notes when I was writing like notes for the Bills game was, "Oh my god, the defense is ass." Because
I can't wait to verse you guys.
oh yeah, it's gonna be horrible. Like it literally like it.
At least the first half, I feel like the Bills' defense will be horrendous.
Yeah, that's the thing is like they're just like they're like, oh, we gotta um they're like, oh yeah, we gotta like keep everybody in suspense. So let's just start throwing. Like, it's annoying, but
Respectfully, if Christian McCaffrey, and we're pretty much done by the way with all like the prediction stuff, right?
yeah. Gus, if you gotta run, you can run.
Yeah, dude, I gotta go. Sorry.
All right, thank you for
Keep-
coming though. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, it's been my pleasure. I can't wait to do this again.
All right, yeah, cool.
All right, swag.
What I was going to say, Riley, was respectfully,
Uh-huh.
if Christian McCaffrey couldn't break the run game defense for the Ravens, I don't think James Cook is going to.
I think James Cook is better. And I think James Cook. I'm just kidding.
You really had my eyebrows raised.
Yeah, when I heard you go, I thought you knew I was joking, but then you said what, and I was like,
because you said it without hesitation. That's what.
No, I think James Cook is a top 5 running back, but
Sure,
he's not. Yeah, like I'm going based off of yards because last year he was 4th in yards.
Yeah.
Maybe not like I think he's still young. Maybe he's a little too young to be a top 5 just because he doesn't have experience.
If he can do that again,
sorry about that.
At least like
that's okay.
We're pretty much done, DJ. If you want to just blast off your final 5 predictions, Rams and Cardinals.
Rams.
All right, we got Bengals and Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Steelers, Broncos.
Steelers.
Bears, Texans.
Texans.
And lastly, Falcons versus Eagles, home for
Eagles.
Nice. I hope that the Eagles just blow them out. I think the Eagles
pretty much agreed on everything, by the way.
Yeah, there was a couple. I wrote down our predictions so that we could like reference them. Last week I was 14-2.
Yeah, my grandma had food stuck in her throat.
Oh, jeez, is she okay?
Yeah, no, she's fine.
Was it like you needed to do like a Heimlich, or you just got
No,
hit for
she
water?
wasn't choking. It was just in her throat.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, that's still like that's good that
Like
you.
she could breathe, talk, complete like fine, but it was just stuck in her throat.
That's
Riley,
good.
what was that, by the way?
Hmm?
You said you were taking notes, right?
I took notes this time, but I didn't take them. I took the notes for. What do you mean, like notes?
Like you said, you were like 11-6, right?
Oh, I was 14-2. I wrote down my predictions. I made TikToks, Eunice. I don't know if you saw them. And
Oh, I ignored them ever since you made that one TikTok talking shit about the Ravens.
hmm.
I just click. I just go straight. I just as soon as I see them, if you say the word
Oh,
Ravens, I'm gonna buy it.
because you said mid and it got flagged by the comment thing.
What?
Yeah, you said all you said was mid AF, and it literally told me it was like this comment is under review because of hate harassment.
Gay.
Yeah, I
Usually-
approved it though. Do you have anything to tell people, Dejan?
Um, if you are out on the road
Uh huh.
and you're just thinking you're always driving, like the way you're driving is correct, you're
Uh-huh.
wrong.
No,
Most of the
100%.
time, you're actually wrong. So
100%.
always keep your ego in check. Don't be a dumbass. Have a good night.
All right, have a good night. Thanks, Bodashers. We're out. This has been all riled up.